Good morning, Regina. How
Good
are
morning.
you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So, what brings you down today?
I'm just feeling a little impatient. There's a lot going on.
What's making you feel impatient?
So I went to Miss Winkle's office to
Okay.
talk to her about actual things that were going on and to meet with you. And there was two girls after me and then another girl after those two girls. She comes in she's very entitled. Like she should go first. She just walked straight in. Didn't be and she was like, I have a serious question. Like we're all there asking serious questions.
I got
we're
it.
not there to just sit around and
Yeah, I get it.
and I already don't like her because we already have past issues with her boyfriend.
I see.
So yeah, but she's always been like that. Felt like she was on top of the world.
And everything's okay between this boyfriend and that situation, or?
I don't know. I mean, I hope so. They're still together.
Okay.
So good for him, I guess.
Okay. What was the misunderstanding?
No, infidelity, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right. So, but everything, I guess it is what it is. You said they're still together.
Yep.
Okay. So, just the fact that she walked in bothered you.
Yeah. And just didn't say excuse me or were you guys waiting? No, and I know she has manners. I've seen her.
Yes.
So it's just but okay.
Is this the respect factor?
Yeah.
I get it.
You don't know what the other girls were there for, if it was detrimental to what they had going on. You could have waited at the end of the day. A question only takes 5 seconds to answer.
I got it. And then there was a line.
Yeah, there was people waiting at the door, and she just comes in, plugs in her Chromebook.
Got it.
Relax, sweetie, your time will come.
I get that.
So it's just
Okay. So how are you feeling now that you're talking about it? Are you feeling a little bit more
Yeah.
calmer?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Okay. So what did you want to talk about? There anything that I could help you with right now, or?
There's just a lot going on in school, and just like I told you the other day, about being motivated and
Yes.
stuff. And hearing everyone else talk about oh, I have to get this application in, and I have to do that, and I'm just well, me too, but I'm not doing it. Even though I should, but I just don't have any motivation to do so.
What is you think holding you back or have not allowing you to be so motivated?
I don't know what to do first. I don't know what's most important. I don't know I'm in I know what I want to do. I know I want to go to school for medicine and stuff like that. But I don't know where to start. I don't know if I just want to go for nursing first and then become a doctor, or should I just go straight through or what's my options? Is there enough money to get through it all? There's just a lot of things. And it's do I want to go out of state? Do I want to stay in state? Because you get more funding if you stay in state.
Correct.
But I also don't want to stay in New Jersey.
I understand. So it sounds like definitely you're looking at the big picture. It's a very overwhelming, the whole process. So as you indicated, have you looked at potential schools?
Yeah, I've looked. The one school I wanted to go to since I was a freshman here was Augusta University. It used to be Georgia Regents University.
Okay.
And I visited there because my sister lives in Georgia.
Oh, nice.
So I went 3 summers in a row to go there. So I was kind of dead set on that school because I've been there so many times.
Okay.
And that's where I want to be. Everyone knows I want to be a doctor in Atlanta.
Nice.
So I was okay, this is a perfect fit.
Yes.
I visited other schools. They were okay, but I just felt none were like that school. But now it's I don't want to pay out of state tuition the all 6 years or whatever there.
I see.
Then it was okay, I can stay here and I can commute, or I can stay here and I can come home on weekends and do what I have to do. If I have to do laundry, work, whatever. So I was or being close to my family. My brother's about to come home from prison, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
So,
I get it.
so he has been in jail my whole life. So it's I still want to see him
And reconnect.
Yeah. So there was a whole big part he missed out on. So
Yeah.
but
So it definitely is a lot of decisions. I mean, have you made a list, kind of weighing the pros and cons and starting that way, maybe?
no, I'm not a write a list kind of person.
No, that's fine.
I don't write anything down unless I have to.
Okay.
And I feel I should, but I don't. I've never been the planner type,
I see.
sticky notes type. Never.
So, but maybe in this instance, even though you're not, just to maybe put a little bit more clarity as to what you need to do and kind of having you a place to start,
Right.
this might be one of those instances where it might be in your best interest
Right.
to kind of formulate a list since you're not certain as to where you want to go and where you need to begin.
Right.
It's just a suggestion, something to think about. But in terms of programs, any programs here sticking out? any deadlines that you need to meet? Because that's also kind of where you can start.
Like, well, deadlines as far as like my actual classes, yeah. Like, you know, like the marking period, it closes in a few days, maybe like 10 or so.
Yeah, I think what, the 7th?
The second. For us, all our work has to be, but for teachers, it closes the 7th.
Okay.
So it's like I miss school because of like medical issues. So it's like playing catch up, and my one class, like he doesn't excuse anyone from any work, no matter what. So it's like, I understand it's an AP class, but I feel like there should be some type of exceptions. Like as far as like worksheets, I'm not saying excuse me for a quiz or a test or labs or anything. But it's just a lot.
You had medical issues that didn't allow you to come to school.
And all of my teachers, like, got an email. Like, all of them are, like, pretty lenient. They came to me, talked to me about it. Him, not so much.
Yeah. And everything okay medically right now?
As okay as it can be, I guess.
Okay. So, I mean, at this point, you're following up then on your aftercare, whatever you need to do in regards to that. Okay, good. So, I mean, to go back to the college aspect, in terms of seeing when applications are due, that can be a starting point in terms of figuring out what you need to do first.
Yeah, I wanted to do, like, all the early applications things. So the first one is due November 1st.
Okay.
Like, it's already pretty much done.
Oh, good.
So, like, I did that a while ago because I knew it was going to come up quick.
Okay.
So, like, that, and just, but now that it's started, they're all going to be, like, back to back to back.
Of course.
So I have to find time to do that, and schoolwork, and work, and just, like, live my normal life.
Exactly. You're trying to find that balance between meeting all your responsibilities.
Right.
Which I understand. But, like, you're doing it. You're just doing it one day at a time, you know, and figuring out, okay, this application's due this day, and let's go to the next, and then having that open communication between you and the teachers.
Right.
Okay. So, but in terms of, again, I know we're going back and forth, but in terms of your health, the doctors are, happy with where you are right now?
Yeah, it's just, like, I go to the neurologist every, like, 2 weeks, and they, like, check my, like, blood levels and make sure everything is, like, where it's supposed to be. If it's not, that's when I, like, miss 2 days of school, because they're like, okay, well, I think it's like a form of testosterone. They're like, if that's too high, then that means like you're stressing a little too much.
Exactly.
So they like will take me out of school for 2 days, or I'll stay at the hospital for 2 days.
Okay.
And like they'll do like they have like a teen room kind of not a teen room, like a teen ward, I guess. And you just like play video games, board games with like other teens there.
That's good.
Do that, but.
So it's just monitoring your stress right now.
Yep.
And out of like 1 through 10, where is your stress level right now then?
Like a 6.
Okay. And is that, you think, like your baseline in terms of stress, or you think it can be lower?
It can be lower.
Okay.
But it's not.
And you think it's probably the 6 because of not being certain as to what you need to do first for the college applications and everything else.
Right. And then when I'm in here, I feel like I stress more than when I'm out of here, because I feel like I have more time, more space to think about it. But when I'm here, it's like, you need to do this. And I'll pass a teacher, and I'll be like, oh, I forgot that I have to do that for him. So it's like, it's like a constant reminder of like what I have to do next. And I'm just like, oh.
Because you have that running list in your mind.
Right.
And that's why I said maybe thinking about other ways of how you can go about that might also alleviate some of your stress that you're feeling, because you're having it just all on you. So that's something that we can definitely work on and try to figure out.
Right.
You know, so but at least you're mindful of where you are at, where your stress level is at, and then kind of what do you do to kind of eliminate it or reduce it per se? Is there anything that you've been working on?
Getting things done, pretty much. Like, just doing it. Yep.
What about to relax? Because since you're constantly doing, that's also what's contributing to it.
No, I don't really relax. Like, the only time I relax is if I sleep.
Okay.
If I'm up, my mind is, like, going. I have a nephew that lives with me, so, like, that's, like, something.
I got it, yeah.
There's always, like, things going on.
Always going on. So, and again, it is a challenge, you know, whatever's going on at home, but trying to carve out some Regina time, but, like, actually not just sleeping, but, like, self-care, whether it's, like, if you like exercise, music, walking, trying to maybe incorporate more of those pleasure activities might be helpful in this whole, you know, proper mental well-being.
It's okay.
It's okay. So,
excuse me, I hate